Hi, welcome to the toning table section of this training video. I want to show you a few basic things about the toning tables. One is you're going to want to use a towel because you're going to lay a towel on the table. It's going to go wherever your head goes. That's just for sanitary purposes. And two, you want to take off your shoes because you don't want to wear shoes on any of the upholstery, but you do want to wear socks. And again, that's for sanitary purposes. Now, some of the machines have different ways of turning them on. Some of them have a button on the machine and some of them have a button at the end of the cord. So if it has a cord, just know that the start button is at the end of the cord to turn it on. All of the machines are set for 4 minutes. They're on 4-minute timers and they will automatically turn off when the 4 minutes is up. With the exception of 2 tables, the timer on them is on 2 minutes because you have 2 different positions. Okay, so by the time you do both positions, it will be a total of 4 minutes. Okay, that's some basic information on the toning tables. Okay, all of the machines have a little on-off toggle switch. If you come along and the machine doesn't turn on when you push the button, just check your toggle switch. Somebody might have flipped it off. If they have, just flip it on, okay? Now, you shouldn't have to mess with this because the machine will turn off on its own when the time is up. But if a machine is hurting or something, you're not in position right, and you want to turn it off early, you can, okay? Now, this machine has a button here to turn it on. You just push the button. This is an example of a machine with the start button at the end of the cord. You just push the button to get it started. And again, they all have the toggle switch, which you shouldn't have to use, but it is like an emergency shut-off if you want to turn it off early. A lot of people are skeptical of the toning tables. Do they really work? Yes, they do. I've lost 2 dress sizes just on the toning tables. I've had customers that have lost 50 inches, some even over 100 inches on the tables. The key to the tables is resistance, proper body positioning, and consistency. You need to do the tables at least 3 times a week. You need to be properly positioned on the table. And one of the main things is resistance. You've got to resist the movement of the table. That's how you're going to get your good results. A couple of things to remember too. Some of the machines you're going to be sitting up. Some of them you're going to be laying down. And a lot of people aren't sure what to do with their feet, how to position their feet. But a good way to remember this, we have a little saying, wherever your nose goes, your toes goes. So, in other words, if you're sitting up facing the wall and your nose is pointed to the wall, your toes will point to the wall. If you're lying down and your nose is pointed up to the ceiling, your toes will point up to the ceiling. That's just an easy little way to remember.